It's a brick path less traveled. These are steps Daniel Shockley of the Indiana Historical Society is taking to tell a story.
This story, in my opinion, is significant because, right now we're talking about various kinds of people in our country and what do we do with them, and, who are our enemies and who are our friends. And so during World War II, we were facing the same things.
He's putting together an exhibition. You Are There, 1943, Italian POWs at Atterbuty.
This is the photo that we'd like to recreate at the Indiana Historical Society.
It will highlight the history of Camp Atterbury's prisoner of war camp.
1943 was when the first ones came over.
In the final years of World War II, the camp held 3,000 Italian soldiers and later 8,000 Germans. Decades since their departure, a sign of the Italians' time stands.
It truly is a chapel in the meadow now.
The prisoners of war were very religious. Being Italians, they were mostly Catholic. And so they wanted a place where they could worship, that they could express their faith. And so what they did is they went to the camp leadership and asked for permission to build this chapel as you see it.
In a feat of faith, the prisoners built the chapel on their own time, using scrap materials found around camp, discarded wood, concrete, even berries for paint, and horsehair collected to form homemade brushes.
Looks like they're doing some finishing touches on the paint.
Unfortunately, time, weather, and vandals took their toll on this facility. People came in and spray painted. They had parties out here, and like I said, just the elements. A couple of times that there was arson committed on it, so it's lucky to still be here.
The POWs did more than to change the grounds of the camp. Many changed the course of central Indiana.
It is the only structure remaining from this camp that housed thousands of prisoners. And not only did they leave that, but they left parts of themselves here so that many of them came back and married American girls and started families and are still part of the fabric of the state and the country.
And it's an amazing place to be out here.
The chapel is located on the north end of Camp Atterbury. It's open to the public and can be reserved for religious ceremonies. Visitors to the Historical Society can walk through a life-size replica when the exhibit opens in the spring of next year. Drew Blair, 24 Hour News 8.